Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me video. I have a boat party that I'm going to later on, and basically I just thought, why not film myself getting ready so you guys can see the process and I can just have a little bit of a chit chat with you guys while I get ready, show you some of the products I tend to use when I'm going out, and I need my makeup to last me a long time. So if you want to know how I achieve this look today, then make sure you just keep on watching. Okay guys, so to start I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I have this in the shade Rattan. It's about 2 o'clock now and I'm not going to be back until early hours in the morning. So I want my makeup to last, and this is a long wear foundation. It gives me enough coverage, it's sweat proof, oil proof, so hopefully this will take me through the night. One thing I will say about this foundation is that I have had issues with it in the past where it separates on my skin sometimes. It doesn't exactly work the best with certain primers that I've noticed. Primers and concealers, it's like a hit and miss when it comes to the Estee Lauder foundation. So with that being said, I'm not going to use a primer today. I'm just going to apply the foundation straight onto my face using my beauty blender. I have moisturised my skin already with a heavy moisturiser. I recommend that you use quite a thick moisturiser if you're going to be working with this foundation, because you're not going to be using a primer. This is literally one of those foundations that you have to blend so much until your arm is literally feeling like it's gonna fall off. Now what I like to do next is go straight in and do my eyebrows and my eyeshadow while I leave this to set on my face. Okay, so I'm taking a NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso, and I'm just gonna run that through my brows to give them some more shape. Okay, next taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas of my brows. Taking a small angled brush, I'm going to put some concealer on the back of my hand and just use that to clean up the underneath of my brows to make them sharper. Okay, so that's my brows cleaned up with the concealer on them, and the next thing I'm going to do is apply some of my concealer to my eyelid and set that so that I have a nice base to work with my eyeshadow. Okay, so now that's all done, I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette. So taking the shade Burnt Orange as my transition shade, I'm just going to coat my brush with that, tap off the excess. Then I'm going to take the shade Cypress Umber and just go in and define my crease and my outer V with that shade. And then going in again with some of that Burnt Orange shade on the original Anastasia brush, I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, so now that's all blended through, what I'm going to do is take the Jaclyn Hill palette and pick out a nice blue shade to go in my inner third of my eye. I'm just going to take this kind of greeny blue shade here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is go back to my Modern Renaissance palette and take some more of that Cypress Umber shade and just blend that out with the blue so that it's not such a harsh line as it is there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with some eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in the shade Black. Eyeliner is done. Now I'm gonna just tightline my eyes. I'm literally just taking the Rimmel Scandaleyes and applying that to my waterline. Ow, I just dug myself in the eye. I went away and I applied some false lashes. These are Cocoa lashes in the style Queen Bee. Also, if you're wondering why my room looks like such a mess in the background, it is because I am going to uni. By the time you guys are watching this, it'll probably be in about 1 week. So I've just got all of my stuff ready to move into my new place. in my room at the moment, so it's just a bit of a shithole. What I'm gonna do next is just put a little bit of that Estee Lauder foundation on the back of my hand once again, and then over any areas that need extra coverage, I'm just going to pat that on top. Now that's all done, I'm just going to put some concealer under my eyes. As always, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20. I'm just going to go ahead and set that using my Revolution banana powder. I'm also going to bake my smile lines. And my bloody top lip, because oh my god, my top lip sweats so much. Like, okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me, pressed powder in the shade 120. I'm going to take the sponge that comes with it and just dab this over my face. Once again, if you saw my 10-minute makeup tutorial, you will have seen me do this before, use this method. And basically it's a pressed powder foundation, so it will just give me more coverage. Now I'm going to just take one of my powder brushes and dust away that bake. So now all of that is dusted away, I'm going to go onto my lower lash line. I'm going to take that on a MAC 219 brush. So starting with Burnt Orange, which was our transition shade. And then I'm just going to take some of this Miss Baby Roll mascara from L'Oreal and apply that to my lower lash line. Yeah, I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. As I said in my other video, you want to kind of go with a light hand and work it up. Taking some of the same powder that we set our under eyes with, I'm just going to cut that contour. Okay, so I'm going to let that set for a second and go ahead and contour my big ass forehead. And then I'm going to dust away the powder under here that we used to cut our contour with. I'm using the same brush that I dusted away the other powder with earlier under my eyes. So I'm going to take the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter on this Real Techniques brush that is really fucked up and highlight. I'm going to apply some to my Cupid's bow. I'm just going to grab my Hoola bronzer again and quickly add some definition to my nose. Taking some of Champagne Pop on my inner corners. Just on the tip of my finger is easier than getting a whole brush dirty just for that. And then finally, I think I've decided on Kristen from Kylie Cosmetics as my lipstick shade. Then I'm just going to take my Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray and I'm going to set my face. And what that is going to do is just make sure everything is all blended in together, all the powders aren't too harsh on my face, and make my makeup last all night long, girl. Okay guys, I just went away and I got dressed and I did my hair, and now I'm basically ready to go. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.